Hey YouTubers, it's Army Dan back at you one more time. We're going to take a look at the fire starter kit that I keep in my little box here. And in doing that, we're going to go ahead and open this kit up. See what's inside of one of these items here. So, you get a few options. Some people want to use scissors. You know something? I'm just going to use scissors. You can take your pocket knife out and open it up with your pocket knife too if you want to. What we have here in this one, you're going to see this one on YouTube a lot, cotton. I just add triple antibiotic at the end, just like I talked about in an earlier video. Okay, so how do we use this? Well, let's open it up. This is the non-triple antibiotic end, okay? Take a stick, twig, anything, stick it in there and kind of work some of the cotton out. Now, because I'm going to reseal it, I got a little work to get it up without damaging the straw. If I was not going to reseal it, I would have cut it off down here at the cotton and probably have used a blade on my multi-tool or one of my other sharp, pokey things. Well, we can also squeeze it up. Now, you would want to just pull out, enough of this to get a fire started. And because it is in the triple antibiotic on this side, it's actually wicking some of the whatever's in here up into the cotton, and it'll cause it to not only catch a flame faster, but it will hold the burn time a lot longer than if you're just using dry cotton, which my early stages of putting these together about a year ago, this was actually dated 2014-03-20. Okay, so I just put dry cotton. I saw it on YouTube. I thought that's a really great idea. Keep it in my E.D.C kit. If you don't know what that is, it's an everyday carry kit. Here's how we're going to close it up. I like to keep my ends running the same way. Now, when I have a couple of my friends over here, we're working on it. I've seen a few of them turn them 90 degrees. Doesn't matter. We're going to heat this end down a little bit because we're going to imagine that we pulled out the cotton that we needed, or the triple antibiotic, or whatever is stored in the straw. We heat the end with about a 1/16 of an inch protruding. Once it's soft and malleable, we're going to take our multi-tool and we're just going to squeeze it down and let the metal of the multi-tool pull the heat off the plastic. The next thing I want to do is I'll probably take like a napkin, paper towel, garment, corner, whatever, and wipe it off real good, and then give it a little squeeze and make sure that if I squeeze this in, this side swells up. That tells me I have a good, tight air pocket. Because in a bad situation, I'll tell you right now, being able to get that fire started quick is very important. That's on cotton. While we're at this, let's get away from cotton. You'll see cotton poked in straws on many videos. I borrowed the idea, the concept from somebody. It works great. I've been using that for a few years. But here in the last few months, I've wanted to try something a little different. Because I know that the wind, because we get 50, 60 mile winds up here in the Midwest sometimes. Not too often, but we still get them. 20s and 30s are more common. And the thing is if you watch some of the videos on like some of the trick photography stuff, you'll see them spinning steel wool around after they light it, and they keep the shutter open on the camera, and it makes this really cool effect. So with that said, I'm thinking if I take dryer lint, the stuff you throw in the garbage, free fuzz from your clothes, it burns, I think, better than cotton. I can't speak for everybody else. I wrapped it in steel wool. Okay, so basically I took dryer lint and stretched it out about the diameter of this chopstick. I took steel wool, I unroll it. I don't just peel a chunk off. It's actually in layers. I wrap it around the dryer lint, and then in this end, like you'll see me talk about in another video, in case you didn't see it, we'll talk about it real quick here. Right here, you'll see I have a line. And I hope you can pick it up in the camera, but it says 3A. Triple antibiotic ointment. That's my code, 3A. And this line here is packed full of steel wool, wrapped around, dryer lint. AAA right here. Now, heed this caution. In a bad situation, some people call it S.H.T.F, zombie apocalypse, and I'm sorry, I gotta apologize to people that I actually use that Z word on my channel, but anything like that. Triple antibiotic ointment, about half of it is still good and usable. Just nip a corner off, and when you seal that corner, it'll look kind of like that. It won't be, flat across the end. It'll have a little corner nipped off. Now the cool thing, now this is actually triple antibiotic in this one, is I've used a little out of here, so I close it off. Next time I use it, I'll cut it here, close it off. I'll repeat it on this end. So now instead of making my storage container, because I'm only going to use a little bit, it goes a long way. So as I reduce it down, I can still chase the end and continually seal this up. And eventually, yes, I'll probably end up with something the size of my salt packet. That's why you'll see in my kit, and I'll show it to you, it's actually in my E.D.C bag in the truck right now as we speak, out there getting frozen in 25-degree weather in January. I keep a permanent marker. Just something that I can rewrite back on here as I shorten it. I personally will like to write things on both sides in case one side gets rubbed off. But as you're packaging your system, this straw package I bought had 4 colors in it. You see the blue, green, orange, and then this, like, I don't know, pinkish red stuff. Either way, my new, when I complete filling up my box, I'm gonna package it so all the one color will say red. Okay, red blood, red first aid, red cross, red, great for first aid. Little hint to remind you. Okay, if you wanted to, you could think orange is a color of fire. Okay, so you could put all your fire starter in orange. These are just thoughts, okay? You do it whatever you want. Blue could become your kitchen kit, and green, you know, could become your fishing kit or your string kit. So package it however you want. It's up to you. I'm just offering you guys suggestions. I'll tell you what. Strive to survive and stay alive. Anything worth learning is worth writing down and sharing with others. Knowledge not shared is wasted information. You have a great day. I'll catch you in another video.